Hey guys, so I know this isn't a format that I usually do on my channel here, but as some of you may or may not know, depending on who of you follows my Twitter, my computer just died on me. It completely died. My hard drive got corrupted and everything, so I had to first get a new hard drive. Second, I had to reinstall everything over again, including a new copy of Windows since mine wasn't exactly legal. So I got a legal copy of Windows. I got updating software for like my Photoshop and Vegas and all that stuff, so I'm still kind of in the process of getting that all set up on my computer again now that it is working. So I don't have any gameplay to show you since I don't actually have any way to record that just yet, but I did want to still make this video. Sony did release the patch notes for their new PS4 update 4.50. It includes some cool stuff in it, like external support for external hard drive support, mind you, for like saving your games on there, as well as like custom themes using screenshots and stuff, which is nice. Still no name changes though. But the thing that really interested me was what is called the boost mode for the exclusive to the PlayStation 4 Pro system. Essentially what it allows you to do is if you turn that setting on, it enables better performance in older games that don't actually have an official PS4 patch. To support the PS4 Pro, that is. So for games that have a variable frame rate, on the PS4 Pro with this boost mode enabled, they'll perform a little bit better. And for games that have a locked 30 or 60 frame rate, they'll just stay consistently, more consistently at that 30 or 60 frame rate, depending on the game. I know there's been some early tests on games like Grand Theft Auto, and it's pretty much a locked 30. Other games like Just Cause 3 and Assassin's Creed Unity, which notoriously ran like crap on the original PlayStation 4, now run at a solid 30 frames per second. I mean, it's still 30, but hey, it's more consistent, and consistency is nice, especially when you would not have got that consistency unless you had the boost mode enabled. So this is something that we're allowed to do now on older games. Pretty cool, right? Sony does warn, though, that if anything happens for any reason, if games are acting funny with this mode enabled, just go back in your settings menu, turn it off. Nice that they're giving us the option to turn on or disable this setting if it does end up causing problems. I know this is not an official patch to these games, so it is just kind of like forcing it to perform better. So hopefully there's no kinks, but if there is kinks, you can always turn it off. Now, this is a cool feature, definitely my most anticipated feature here now for this new patch. Even though external support is cool, still think this is a little bit better than that. So that's definitely cool and all. One thing though that I've been thinking a lot about since I heard this news is how Scorpio could also take advantage of this. I know Scorpio's not out here for another few months here. It comes out later this year. But that kind of gives them some time to still put some features into that thing. If this thing launches with that, I know that the whole point of Microsoft announcing it a year in advance was so that developers could start making their patches for games to support the Scorpio earlier, so that way more can be supported at launch and yada yada yada. But of course, I'm sure there's going to be some games that don't officially support the Scorpio. So for those games, if they put a feature similar to this, we can still get a boost in performance or a more consistent gameplay at least on those titles. One title that comes to mind is Halo 5. Now I'm sure Halo 5 is going to get an official Scorpio patch that either increases the resolution or whatever textures or whatever they're going to do with the official patch. But let's just speak hypothetically in a universe where Halo 5 is not getting an official Scorpio patch. One thing that this would enable is for it to stay at a more consistent 60 FPS. That game barely ever deviates from 60 FPS to begin with, but it'll help it stay more consistently at 60 FPS. One thing Halo 5 does that makes it a little bit different than certain other games on the Xbox platform is it has a variable resolution. So as the load gets too heavy, the resolution drops. So on bigger maps, Warzone and things like that, and Firefight, you tend to see the drops go below 1080p here. And then when you're in like a small arena map with just a couple players, or when you're playing the campaign, it sticks more to that 1080p target. If they allow the Scorpio's boost in power, we can see a locked 1080p 60 FPS since it's taking advantage of this monster machine. which would be pretty cool. And I know there's other games that do the same thing on the hardware, like Gears of War. There's lots of other, even third-party games that have a variable resolution, and if those games don't get patches, that'll be pretty cool to see it still be able to reach a good level of performance on the platform. Another game that comes to mind is Ark Survival Evolved. That uses the same kind of variable resolution and doesn't really achieve a very good frame rate. Hopefully with the Scorpio, they can kind of like force it to run well, because I know even on the PS4 Pro that game kind of runs like garbage. So just a thought, you know, some of these games can get better for performance, which is fantastic. I would love to see Microsoft implement something similar to this for the non-supported games, because obviously one of the detriments to the PS4 Pro at this moment is that you play the old games and it's the exact same, just like you had a regular PS4, so it's like, what's the point of buying it unless you want to play the specific games that are supported? So with this update, gives you more reason to own a PS4 Pro. You're going to get better performance even on the non-supported games. I like that a lot. Definitely want to give props to Sony for that feature, and can't wait to see where this goes, both with Scorpio and with the Sony platform. If they can kind of expand this maybe in some other avenues, that'd be pretty cool to see. But that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about in regards to this new update. Let me know what you guys think about this down below, as well as what you guys are hoping to see in the Scorpio. And I will post a link in the description down below for the actual official patch notes for update 4.50. That way you can see the other stuff that's going to be included. I didn't really touch on most of it. Really was only here to talk about the boost mode, but patch notes and everything in the description. And again, let me know what you guys think. But I will see you guys in the next one. So if you are wanting to see more facecam videos, I mean, I know you probably don't want to sit and look at my ugly mug all day, but if you do want to see more facecam videos, I'm definitely open to the idea. I mean, I don't typically do this kind of thing, so it's a little out of my comfort zone, but if you guys want to see more stuff like this, just kind of simple me just talking to you guys sitting in my room here, just let me know, and I can easily make that happen. Hey, webcam videos are the easiest videos to make, just throwing that out there. But let me know, and I'll see you guys next one. Stay classy, guys, and you guys have a good one.